Good morning, good afternoon, traders. I hope the sound is okay and everyone is ready for a Wednesday trading. As Scott used to say, always like Wednesday hump day. This is what we have today. Hopefully, another green day. Market is starting in a small green and seems like still stronger, or so, in my opinion, it's starting to be a bit extended. Well, let's see what's going to happen today. Hi, Brian. Good morning to you. Hi. Team Clifton DVG, nice to see you. And let's just start the usual preparation session. So yesterday, traders, the market closed a very nice green day again. So Monday, we started with a gap up thanks to the favorable news from Switzerland, thanks to the great deals just made between China and the US on the tariffs. And today there is more actually, as I've seen. Trump was on the Far East to meet with some big guys there, like, for example, the Saudi Crown Prince. He just really likes Trump, as it is on the headline on the CNBC. So far seems like this is a great start for the market again. Also, I must tell you, I see some red on my watch list. Bitcoin is not the best. Apple, Microsoft, and Roblox, by the way. And on the main news, I just found Pony AI reports first robotaxi fire, but no injuries. So maybe for Pony, it's going to be after a pump, a dump day. So let's just check it. Baidu's robotaxi unit plans Europe expansion. Wow, that's a big thing here, as I see. And UBS Wells downgrades US stocks as others on the street raise the forecasts. That's another interesting point of view from the UBS. Hi Lee, hi Steve C. Good morning, Dor. Sanchez, hello, good morning to you. So indeed, this is what I've seen in the headlines. As I see, NVIDIA and the rest of the semicons are still holding strong, especially the SMCI. We're just going to see why. Stock market strengthening as CPI report shows lowest 12 months inflation rate since 2021. So this happened yesterday, which just fueled the market rally. Wall Street's biggest bull held his nerve throughout this year's sell-off, and here is what he's saying now. Well, definitely, I guess, more to the upside. AI news here as well, as I mentioned you. Nasdaq 100 nearing on the overbought indicator territory, which is quite funny, traders, because we have just seen the Nasdaq to get out uh, from the bear territory, and now is just on the on the height and definitely risking its bull territory. So this is a crazy move, definitely in the last weeks and months. Indeed, traders, let's still be careful. Also, the MAG-7 are making a very nice comeback so far, but I just told you 5 minutes ago that not all of them, because Microsoft and Apple seem like a bit weaker. AMD, yeah, 6%. It's much stronger than the NVIDIA. And let's just make it clear. That's why I was watching this AMD for days, because in my opinion, this is, at least compared to the rest of the semicon stocks, I think this is a quite of still a bit extended to the downside, or let's call it like better on the risk reward ratio wise. So definitely, Lee, this is going to be one of my favorite. Yes, I've heard this news. Thank you, Lee, for the update that Saudis have committed to buying AMD and NVIDIA chips. NVIDIA sent already, I don't know how many chips over to Saudi Arabia. So this is definitely a great news for both of the companies. All right, what else in here? As I mentioned you, the crypto is not that strong today, especially Ethereum have seen a huge pullback, and even the Bitcoin is under the 105,000 level at the moment. I mean, K. Futures are green, as I mentioned you, nice move to the upside. And Asia ended mixed, also Hang Seng quite strong. Europe mixed, DAX is down, but FTSE is up. CAC 40 is down too. Hi, Justin. Good morning to you. All right, let's see the big movers. This is what we are interested the best. But before we go there, I'm just telling you what's happening on the economic front for today. Today it is Wednesday, and I was just checking next week actually, so I'm just going back now. So 14th of May, we do not have too many important news for today. Crude oil inventories at 10:30. FOMC member Waller spoke already. And later on at 9:10, which is going to happen in 3 minutes, FOMC member Jefferson speaks too. So this is going to be for today only traders. And even later, but this is going to happen after the market close, FOMC member Dunny speaks at 5:40. So no huge economic data today. Tomorrow, though, even more, especially on the PPI, core PPI, core retail sales, unemployment claims, Empire State Manufacturing Index, Philly Fed. Wow, that's going to be a really, really busy morning tomorrow, traders. Today is quiet. And even Fed Chair Powell going to speak tomorrow at 8:40. Very interesting day coming for tomorrow for sure. But let's just stay for today. So no big news are coming. Some of the FOMC members, speakers here and there, but that's it. All right, let's just move to the bigger pre-market news stocks. If you have anything, please just let me know. I mentioned you SMCI too. And the server maker soared 15%, almost 16 now, as Raymond James earlier this week initiated coverage of the stock with an outperform rating after the last week's fiscal third quarter profits. So SMCI seems like one of the strongest small semicon stock at the moment. I'm definitely going to keep an eye on it. At the moment, it's over $46. This is a comeback, isn't it? So I'm going to watch it just like Scott already posted his link. So my first long candidate is SMCI, and let's just follow with the rest of the big semicon stocks like NVIDIA, AMD, and might I'm going to watch INTC here too. Next one on the list is United Health, UNH. 2% after yesterday plunging almost 18%. I had a beautiful short call on UNH today. Also, I did not take that beautiful VWAP reversal that was called by Amir later. That was a fantastic one as well. So let's see whether UNH can just see a small pullback here. Not my favorite. I would definitely just put on the secondary list because of the fact that it was really, really weak yesterday. So secondary list, it's going to be on the UNH. Just a second. Okay, next one is here is going to be American Eagle Outfitters, AEO, which is down a lot as it just withdrew its 2025 forecast. Ouch, that's definitely not a good news for the stockholders. It is down a lot indeed, 12%. Not a huge mover, but there is no doubt it deserves a place on our shortlist. Here comes the next one, which is NVIDIA AMD. As I mentioned you, great news for them from the Saudis. PVH coming next. Philips Van Heusen apparel maker rose more than 3% on a Jeffries upgrade. So let's see whether PVH has a great pre-market volume, first of all. Not really. Only 22,000. This just makes it for the secondary list, not for the first list, but great news for the company itself. JD.com is here too. The platform slipped nearly 2% after posting better than expected first quarter earnings and revenue indeed, and citing improving consumer sentiment. So I don't know why the market doesn't like it if it's in the red now. Let me just check it. Yeah, it's just pulling back now. So let's see whether the JD is going to be a huge mover or a damper. I'm going to call it just to the short side. It can be maybe quite of a sad news event after this interesting beating though on the first quarter earnings. MU, yes, Lee, I was just thinking on MU and AVGO definitely, so these are going to be on my list too. But I still have one more. It's KKR. The private equity firm gained 2% after Morgan Stanley put an upgrade to overweight from equal weight. Let me just check this KKR. KKR at the moment is up nicely, pre-market volume nice. Let's see whether it can push even higher. So KKR is going to be on my watch list too. Let me just check MU and AVGO here. Still the semicons. MU, wow, beautiful. But it's red. Look at that, Lee. It is red in the pre-market. Interesting indeed. And it is even in a gap fill on the daily around $101 level. It should be a gap fill based on the daily chart. So MU, I'm going to watch it, but it has not convinced me to put it to the long list because at the moment it's red compared to AMD and NVIDIA. You know why? I think this is going to be like a competition fight, like that NVIDIA and AMD are the winners at the moment, and MU and the rest, it's a little bit like behind. And AVGO, in my opinion, it's just on an extended overbought territory, especially with this 230 level. So let's watch the rest that they are going to fail because of this great news favored NVIDIA and AMD. And of course, SMCI had some good news as well. So not too many here, but let's see my favorite gainers and losers, whether we see something nice here. All right, so to the upside, we have a lot, but I'm just looking for symbols which are quite familiar. For example, Tesla is quite strong as well, traders, 279, or H 2.8% higher, TEM again 3% higher. I know one of you just mentioned it yesterday, this stock. NTAP, it's a stronger, little bit. Logi, it's quite strong too. ETH, Fudu, Baba, like the Chinese stocks, we can watch Baba actually for a possible continuation, which I'm going to pay attention to NXPI and PLTR Tesla. Let me just check the daily because PLTR as well, it was a bit too fast, too furious about this move already since the beginning of April. It's just reached new all-time high yesterday, and today looks like another all-time high because it's above $130 level. Seems like traders, this PLTR, it's unstoppable. I'm just going to call it to the long side. Yes, Lee. Took it into the. Okay, let's see whether it can definitely rebound. Hi, Todd. Good morning to you. Nice to see you. All right, traders. So on the long side, I have SMCI, NVIDIA, AMD, KKR, BABA, and PLTR. Short side, AEO, JD, and some on the secondary list. If I'm just checking my watch list again, I must tell you that this SMCI looks really good indeed, but I like even Tesla to the upside. Affirm, it's quite strong as well. AFRM, Humana is moving higher. Meta, mRNA, UPST, these are the green ones. And again, on the red ones, traders, we have Roblox, still Roblox, Apple, and let me just check Microsoft. Did it move to the green side suddenly? Cannot find Microsoft. It's too many stocks on my watch list. Okay, Microsoft, let me just check you. No, it's still green or it's still in a small red. I just found you. Okay, so 0.48% down on the Microsoft. Let's just be careful on this stock indeed. This $450 level seems like a quite of a stronger resistance for the stock, and surprisingly is definitely not the winner of the tech stocks at the moment. So on the long side traders, I'm going to keep an eye definitely on my semicons. ARM, Jonathan, hi, good morning to you. Yes, we can watch ARM as well. This is another semicon stock. Okay, and this is moving quite nicely higher, and I am still interested in this Tesla play here. Tesla was a quite of a crazy mover yesterday, indeed. I just missed my long call on that, and today it is ready to stretch higher. Also, traders, regarding the Tesla, I'm worried on the $350 area, which can be a stronger resistance for the stock. So around this level, be careful, especially to take a long there. SEP and Steve, just checking. Of course, if you have any questions, traders, anything on the watch list of yours, I'm more than happy to check it. SCPN 65%. Wow, this looks like as a pumper. Is it a equity? Yes. And let me just check it. It sounds like a biotech stock, isn't it? So I think this is definitely a stock which we can watch, but let's just be careful with that because these can be a pumpers and dumpers as well. Hi SMCI, definitely we are watching there. Hi Alamu, good morning to you. So traders, not a huge list on my side at the moment, but I think it's going to be more than enough to get some really great trades in the beginning. I'm just going to remind you that today for me it's going to be a little bit shorter day, as this is going to be a Mother's Day afternoon again now for my son in the school. So sorry, but I must be there for sure. So as usual, as just last week for my daughter's Mother's Day party, I'm going to leave just around like 10, 15, 20 around, okay? But until that, I'm going to be here and I'm sure we are going to kill this day again. So VIP room traders, Scott, DVG, Clifton, have a beautiful green day. And I'm going to see you tomorrow as always. Bye. Take care. All right, guys. And I am here for you, you traders. And let's see whether this market still can stretch higher. Amazing comeback, really. Like that was, I was just reading an article that this comeback is quite unique. Look at this. It's just amazing. It's even more than a V-shaped reversal, I would say. But now we are starting to get approaching quite of a stronger resistance levels, especially in my opinion, the 600. If we get there with the SPY, is going to be remarkable and very strong indeed. I'm not going to be surprised on a small pullback soon. OKLO, yes, actually not only the semicons, but the small AI stocks. You know, I have some favorites like SoundHound, BBAI. I have long um, investments as well in this. Indeed. And actually, they just got some nice move to the upside, just like OKLO or Rigetti or the rest. And yes, OKLO is now very strong, looks like as a great reversal here. And even it's just moving higher. I like it. I like this OKLO. We can just watch it. Maybe I'm going to watch it instead of UNH, which was a beautiful short trade for me yesterday, but I'm not intent to trade it today. I'm wondering why Microsoft is so weak and Roblox, because of Roblox. I don't know. I was not reading any articles regarding that, but Microsoft doesn't look good. If you have any info, please just share it with the team, and I thank you for that. All right, traders, anything else on your watch list? Or if you have any um, questions regarding TEFS funded accounts, challenges, trading, please just drop me an email. Hi, Anne. Oh, thank you. Hi, Matt. I got your email. I'm going to answer you tomorrow, okay? I'm a bit busy today. And I just mentioned to the guys that I need to leave for another Mother's Day party of to my son's school. But I'm going to be here until like 10:15, 10:20. Okay, guys. So here is my email if anyone is interested in our funded account packages challenges which are involving or including some private mentoring hours too with me or with Scott. So go for it if you feel like. Okay, guys. Anything else on the market? Well, AMD, I really like traders. I really like this stock. So this is going to be one of my favorite today. There is no doubt. So the first one which I'm going to check to the long side is AMD. Also, again, I would like to see rather pullback and continuation. You know, the good old gap and go. That would be the best way to play it. Also, it might it's not going to, we are not going to see any pullback there. SMCI, as I mentioned you, I really like it too. Maybe I'm going to put it instead of hood for today. INTC we can check too. And what else here from my list? To the short side, I'm going to watch this AEO, also not a big mover. JD, on the JD, I have some concerns because it's a fact that, okay, that it's moving a bit lower now, but the volume, the news, they were quite mixed. It was a better news indeed. Okay. Hi, Raspi. Good morning to you. Okay, NVIDIA, yeah, actually AMD, it's much, much stronger than the NVIDIA. Amazing. And Baidu is very strong too, traders. Baba, I wanted to watch it, maybe instead of BA. It's not my favorite for today. PLTR watching. AVGO, I don't know, maybe I'm going to watch OKLO here rather. Tesla for sure on my list. All right. And one. Oh, yes, and PONY. We should watch this stock as well, traders, as it just got an interesting news, like one of its robotaxi just got into flames, so not a good news. Now let me just check it here. So Scott is here with us for sure for today, traders. Yesterday we had Amir in the VIP room too. Let's see whether today he's going to two, and DVG just said hello in the VIP room. All right, traders, so Pony at the moment is up 3.73. Why are you up? I don't get it. So I guess it was a good news. No idea. We can keep an eye on Pony. This is one of the favorite AI stock nowadays, as I see. Hi, Jeremy. So many longs to watch. Exactly. TEM stretching again. Yeah, I've just called it actually. Uber looks weak because I think because the Baidu or Futu, Baidu new robotaxi news that it's just ready to stretch over Europe. Okay. Hi, Tara. Good afternoon to you. Good luck to you as well. Yeah, hopefully today is going to be another green day, just like the last 2 days of trading. So market is still strong, not that extremely strong. And again, I see some red stocks here, especially Apple concerning me. Netflix is down, but Netflix is quite extended. Microsoft weak, but the rest is quite nice. SPY is up 0.23, Triple Q 0.35. No big economic news for today. I'm just repeating myself for the newcomers. No big economic news for today. Some FOMC member speakers going to come, but not even during the market hours. Actually, one was just speaking, the other one he's just going to speak after the market close. So no big happenings for today. Not like tomorrow, which is going to be the PPI, the big PPI day, and a lot more indeed. I'm just checking this UNH here, traders. This was such a huge dropper yesterday, and now seems like it's really, really making a pullback. It's just up 4%. And as I just heard, even Scott mentioned the UNH. He called already Pony over 19, Pony AI, and Coin over 260. Also with the coin, I would be careful again because the Bitcoin itself, it's a little bit weaker, which does not mean it cannot, just jump like crazy to the upside. So let's just be careful with that one. And let's just check this TEM. Jeremy, this looks like an interesting one again. This is a pumper dumper for sure. Nice pre-market volume. Yeah, we can watch it. Why not? The more is the merrier. We just need nice setups. All right, traders. So good luck, everyone. We are just starting in like 3 minutes. Okay. SCPN, I'm going to watch it here, sure. As well. DVG still called this Oracle to the long side, by the way. ORCL. Okay. p.m. I'm going to watch it here. And I'm wondering whether Netflix, what the Netflix is going to do here. It's so extended, amazing, and it's down only 0.35%. I would say Netflix only under 1,100. Like it really needs to break down this daily support on the daily chart indeed. So let's just be careful on this Netflix. DVG is here with us in the VIP room too, and we are just starting to rock and rolling soon, which is going to happen in 1.5 minutes. Okay. SMCI 20% already, crazy comeback or bounce, I would say. And I was just watching CRM traders. That CRM is stretching higher in the pre-market too. DVG likes coin as well, and CRM I like it because it's just going over the 200 EMA. It is over the 200 EMA. Let's be precise. And I can imagine maybe a pullback till this 300 round number. Let's just keep an eye on it. The volume is not bad either. So I'm going to watch even PLTR and the CRN on my watch list. Apple, though, it still concerns me a little bit. Okay. I'm just listening to DVG. And let me just check this coin because he likes this coin as well. Let me, why you like the coin, guys? Yesterday it had a really crazy big day. Maybe for a sentiment continuation on the coin, it can happen easily indeed. So I'm going to watch coin too. All right, guys. So good luck again. Let's see whether this market can make the third big green day after each other. Amazing. Like 1 month ago, it was just 3 red days after each other. Now we see a huge bump. Hopefully it's not going to be followed by a dump, but seems like this is the new normal, as I've told you. Okay, guys. Yeah, DVG is just talking about the Saudi Arabia news that Trump was over there. And this was the best move definitely for AMD and NVIDIA indeed. That's a big market, you know, if Trump can win them, and this is like them together, it can be a quite of a big competition for China indeed. All right, traders, market is on. Good luck, everyone. Let's just take it easy in the beginning as always. We're still watching coin for a long. PLTR, nice pullback. Let me just AMD 120. Nice pullback on the AMD. I like to see that, guys. Tesla is pulling back too. Baba. Apple pulling up. That's a good one. Let me just check you, Oracle. Yeah, Oracle still looks strong indeed. Okay. Scott already watching the AMD for a reversal. Hi, Vidice. Good morning to you. D King, nice to see you. And Apple is just moving down now. That's funny. DVG likes 254 long on the coin. It's already higher though. I told you I'm going to watch CRM here too. Google, watching Google. Amazon, of course, on my list. So NVIDIA, SMCI, and AMD. These are my favorite ones. I know you like MU. Let me just check it. MU. Yeah, it's coming back nicely. You are right. Let's see whether it can have a nice continuation pattern. Tesla is pulling back more. Wow, okay, hello, what a move. That's crazy, this stock. SPY triple Q in the meantime still continuing a bit higher. Soundhound, checking Soundhound. Wow, beautiful move on the Soundhound too. Okay, traders, I like SMCI and AMD for a gap and go trade. SMCI also a bit too much to the upside, but over 40, 45, 85, 45, 85. I'm watching it for a possible gap and go here. So here, I'm just going to enter now. Soundhound beautiful, but I cannot see any entry at the moment. I'm just entering now SMCI, stop loss under the lows. Ooh, very late entry, guys. Shoo, I wanted to take a limit. Oh no, I have a limit order. Yes, I have a limit order in. No entry yet. Okay, let's see whether it's going to come back. I just missed this trade and I missed AMD as well. I'm a bit rusty this morning. Okay, SMCI, it's coming back to my limit. Tesla I'm watching too for a gap and go. NVIDIA nice. AMD I missed unfortunately, and Soundhound I'm checking but no entry yet. PLTR completely crazy. What a crazy movers here. AMD beautiful. I was ready to take it over 120. I hope you took. If you took AMD traders just the same like SMCI, it should be a $1.50 partial, and then to put your stop loss under this 120. This is just perfect. Overall market pushing higher, especially the triple Q, by the way. SMCI, I'm in SMCI and I want to see, actually Scott called SMCI too. And I want to see a 46.40 for the first partial there, and I really hope it's going to make a little bit more move. UNH is coming back for a nice pullback too. I like UNH over the high traders, but very small share size. As you know, this is a huge mover. Okay, so I'm still SMCI. I really hope you took AMD. Tesla, I just missed it, and everything is going high like crazy. Even Meta, Google, let me just check Amazon here. Apple now is getting to green as well, so no more. Ah, we need to break the yesterday's highs though. But the bulls are charging again. Nice pullback on the CRM. I'm going to watch it. And Google looks like great for a breakout too. Just checking Amazon quickly. Amazon is not a huge mover today, surprisingly, which does not mean that it's not going to participate in the bull party soon. Oh no, SMCI, come on. That does not look good. I need to be out SMCI with a dollar loss under 44.70 traders. I need to be out, unfortunately. Can't believe I missed AMD and SMCI is not doing the move. I'm still giving a little chance here, but the last one, Microsoft nicely back, Google strong, only Amazon, which I see is just doesn't want to move at all. Okay, last chance for the SMCI traders. Yeah, for the VIP room, you can get in on a subscription fee traders or through the TEFS funded account packages. You will get automatically 1, 2, 3, 5 months, even a year subscription to the VIP room. Okay, so this is how you can get into the VIP room: subscription fee or buying TEFS packages. All right, market is really strong, but seems like it's just touched a resistance level, traders. I'm still holding my SMCI. Also, I'm thinking to reduce the share size a little bit because it doesn't seem like it wants to go higher. And this is definitely not the best for me as a starter trade. And here it is coming back. Mm. Okay, UNH, I'm still watching here though. NVIDIA, it's making rather a bull flag now, which I still like it. Scott's stop loss on SMCI is going to be $44. He's going to leave a little bit more to go for the stop loss, but he's still holding the SMCI trade, by the way. Okay, CVNA is quite strong too, traders. I would keep an eye on CVNA here. Quite strong. Yeah, the king, maybe. JD checking. You're a student like, okay, I'm just going to check it for you then with dice. Drop me an email, please. And I promise this is going to be my first thing in the morning, okay? Or when I come back from this nice Mother's Day party. JD looked very nice for a short, Raspy. Too late for me. It's too late for me. Traders, my SMCI is still fighting. Coin looks like as a bull flag. NVDA looks like as a bull flag. And I must tell you, even AMD looks great for a continuation. We just need the market to see a continuation here and to make a continuation here. Google very strong. Common SMCI fight. Apple is not doing too much, as I see. Okay, yellow strong. Tesla not doing anything at all. And Amazon is moving down, actually. And yes, the king, maybe we should flip the coin. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea indeed. All right, traders, market seems like it just started a bigger pullback now. So let's be careful. CVNA very strong, AMD, NVDA still strong. And as I see, even coin is ready to break out. But the market, it's pulling back towards to the VWAP. Actually, the SPY just broke the VWAP already. And Amazon is weak, so I would be careful now with the market. I can imagine a small pullback or even a bigger pullback. So I'm not going to call anything yet until I do not see the situation. I missed the AMD gap and go. Unfortunately, I am in SMCI, but this is not going to the right way. And actually, if it cannot break this 4580 again, I'm going to reduce my share size here, guys. I do not want to. Market is coming back. That's not good. Yeah. I am reducing my share size with half indeed. I need to make the risk management here properly. You are welcome with this. Okay. So here we are. Market is on a pullback. Amazon is down. Apple fighting here as well for a direction. CRM, I still like it. Let's see whether it can go back over the VWAP. And Google is amazingly strong. Unfortunately, I missed this 160 breakout. And I did just reduce my loss on this SMCI. No, it was just a limit order. Shoo, I did not. So I need to be out soon with a full loss. That's not good. And in the meantime, market already is back to the lows almost on the SPY. So seems like the bulls cannot continue with this move to the upside. And in this case, I'm going to check the weak stocks too. Like Macy's is down, Oxy is down, for example. Netflix is still strong though. Triple Q it's on the VWAP. NVIDIA beautiful VWAP reversal traders. AMD very nice VWAP reversal. Apple just broke. NVIDIA looks very nice over 134.20 for a VWAP reversal. I like it. So this is going to be my next trade here. Lunar, just going to check it. I'm just going to call now the 134.12. Let's be 12 entry on the NVIDIA traders. SMCI still fighting, really hard fighter today. And let me just check this NVDA here. 15 is going to be my entry, 134 and 15. Stop loss, it's under this consolidation or reversal, which is actually under 133 and 50. Okay. Come on, NVDA. 15 is going to be my entry. And unfortunately, this SMCI is going to be out traders. It just broke the 60, decking your shorting level. I did not put my hard stop loss, as you know, I never do or make it, only after a partial. And the SPY, depends everything on the SPY. Now I need to put my hard stop loss here. So Scott's stop loss on the SMCI, it's under 44 traders, under 44, and I'm just checking LUNR. The NVDA has not entered yet, and unfortunately, I'm out of the SMCI. Sure. LUNR checking. LUNR, oops. LUNR. This CRM is not doing either. I don't like to start with a loser. Come on, market. This LUNR looks interesting, Dicking. I like it, especially for an intraday break over 1233. I like this LUNR. It's a lower price stock. It does not care about the market. Quite nice intraday breakout, strong daily chart. Yes, and the stop loss on the LUNR, it's under 12. So that's a quite of a nice one. So let's just go in it. 35 is going to be my entry there. And let's see, of course, like a 20 cents first partial. So Scott is still holding SMCI under 44. He's going to be out. I am out already. Unfortunately, Apple is pushing back and SPY officially broke the low of the day, guys. So one of my favorite short candidate nowadays, there is no doubt, it is the Netflix. And I'm going to watch it today too. AMD is down. NVIDIA unfortunately ruined this nice reversal formation, but I'm still in it. I mean, my entry is there, but I have not entered yet. And unfortunately, this market is playing a nasty game here with us. Started very nicely, small gap and go, and now is just giving back a lot indeed. That's not nice to see. And surprisingly, Netflix is still strong. I can't get this stock. Tesla is down too. Baba complete pullback. AMD pulling back. Unfortunately, SoundHound. I was checking it for a possible long, but it just ruined the whole move as well. Look at that. Oof, what a comeback. That's ugly. Okay, Netflix not doing anything. I think Scott is out of SMCI already, but he has not called it yet. This is a very nasty price action on the market, guys. Be careful. It's a bit weird to see how the market is moving now, in my opinion. Netflix is not moving too much. Microsoft, though, it does not care about the market. Look at Microsoft traders. It's just moving back to the highs. Meta dropping. NVDA dropping. No, Scott is still holding SMCI, by the way. He was just calling it that he's still holding it. Ooh, triple Q on the lows. Deking TQQQ time, maybe. TQQQ. Let me just check it. Don't do this with me and UNR. Ah, a bit too late. So this is a reversal day for the market. I just don't get why this selling is so heavy. Might we got some news here? Actually, I don't know. Amazon is breaking the lows. Apple is back to the lows soon. OKLO holding. Microsoft holding. Cannot find an entry on the TQQQ, unfortunately. Okay, Amazon is breaking the low too. So traders, this is a quite extensive pullback on the market. This is a little bit too harsh, this pullback, in my opinion. But Microsoft does not care. Look at the Microsoft, guys. Scott is buying BBAI, my investment on the small AI stocks. He's going to buy it maybe for a reversal, I think, over $4. I don't know. But what is this nasty drop in this crazy market again? Crazy, crazy. That's for sure. All right, traders, SPY triple Q seems like does not stop with selling. Also, Microsoft does not care. OKLO, neither. PLTR just touched the 100 EMA, 129, and seems like a reversal. I'm going to keep an eye on that. And Scott just called, I'm just telling you, BBAI, yes, over $4, and he's still holding the SMCI. I'm still holding this thing as well. Meta short, nice, Vidice. Good morning, good morning. Good luck with that. SQQQ checking too. Actually, traders, this market completely surprised me. Not with the pullback, it was like you, but the strength of the pullback. It's really annoying. Indeed, AEO checking and SQQQ looks very good. If we, Alfred, of course, because the SQQQ is the opposite of the TQQQ, SQQQ is going down if the market goes up, and of course going up if the triple Q especially goes down. So if we are going to continue this drop, then we can even long 24.16 the SQQQ, or even to go short with my favorite, which is the TQQQ. So this is the two possible ways to trade this nasty drop on the overall market, which is quite starting to be a quite extended, this big drop, in my opinion. Let's see. So Scott is still holding the SMCI, by the way. It's unbelievable that the Netflix is still going up. Can't believe this stock. So traders, this is a consolidation phase, but I have a strong feeling that we are going to continue further to the downside. In this case, I'm going to go with a small short on the TQQQ, and I'm going to take it under 69 and 24 if we go there at all. Netflix long? Yeah, I'm not surprised, the king, but it seems like completely resilient for the market. Look at that. It's back to the highs and looks like it's a breakout. And traders, I must tell you, it's just amazing how the Microsoft is resilient now. So I have a strong feeling if it can break this 452.50s, like there will be a continuation, especially if the market is going to do a V-shaped reversal, but actually the market starts to look like quite crazy here at these levels with this move. Scott just bought BBAI, as I've told you, over 4. I guess it's going to be like a 415, something like this. I don't know. I'm still watching this UNH. It does not care about the market dump either, but it can be a buy only over 323 and completely lost chance for the LUNR. Meta is in short as, or DVG is in short in Meta as well with these, by the way. Netflix on the highs, Microsoft on the highs. Market is still hesitating, started with a pullback, but seems like it's a bit failing now. Everything depends, I think, on this market next move, whether it's going to move under the lows or it's able to make this reversal here. Okay. So traders, next one, TQQQ under the lows for me. If this market is going to fall under the lows again, we need to take this short for sure, but lower share size, this can be an interesting one for sure. And the last chance for the LUNR in the meantime. SPY triple Q going back to the lows. Be ready for the TQQQ. Stop loss on the TQQQ over 69 and 80. Look at that, D King. Netflix is breaking out for a new daily high. I can't believe this stock actually. Big fight on the lows of the day. Look at that. AMD though it's breaking lower now. DVG just mentioned Netflix too. This stock is crazy. All right, traders, so no entry yet. Meta close gap, 30 minutes chart. Let's see we dies. Good luck with that. Definitely if it's breaking, especially the 655, that can be an interesting continuation. Also, the market is fighting hard to maintain this bottom. Again, if it's not going to be successful, we can go with the TQQQ short. And unfortunately, this LUNR doesn't look good anymore. And here we are with the TQQQ soon. Let's see. Amazon under the lows too. Apple, sort of. This market drop is quite extensive. Wow. Okay. I want to see 69 for the first partial if we go there at all. Microsoft still looks resilient. SMCI dropping further. Meta nice breakdown with eyes, but it needs to be continued now. Market starting to be really much on the edge now. Yeah, Scott is out from the SMCI too, by the way. Yeah, hopefully it's going to be a free fall again, especially if it stays under the 655. NVIDIA dropping, AMD dropping in the meantime. SPY Q still going sideways. Nothing new under the sun. This is nasty. And Microsoft still does not care. SPY Q, come on. We need a decision now. PRTR back to the 100 EMA. That looks interesting too. BABA 100 EMA. This can be a very strong reversal point on these stocks, by the way, guys. And I think the last call for me today, traders, because I'm going to be in red, highly likely, but 340, like here on the Tesla, that looks just great. And unfortunately, TQQQ, it's just amazing. Okay. Oh, DVG just called the Tesla too. Tesla stop loss 3 under 338. So 340. Okay. The SLA, I really like this opportunity. If goes 340.20 again. Okay, and LUNR last chance, TQQQ loser. And I knew Microsoft is going to do that. Look at that Microsoft, guys. Can't believe this stock. All right, traders. So 2 losers for today. Not my day. Very rare. I am in Tesla. I am still in Lunar. And the market is bouncing back to the VWAP. Still not sure it's going to be the mover here, I mean the direction, but I like Tesla. DVG called Tesla over 342. Google checking. I put this Netflix instead of Google. Ooh, nice. 161 only, but be careful. You see, even LUNR is not working today, so very hectic market. And look at that again, touch the Viva, big red candle. I don't know what's happening with this market, guys, but starting to be really, really ugly here. Be careful, really. It's just too crazy, too hectic, too volatile now. Scott, not Scott, DVG is in the Tesla trade as well. I mean, he called as well. Guys, here 343 earliest. And I'm still holding Lunar. I need these 2 winners to be back to green today. So I really hope this reversal on the market is real. Even Apple is pushing back to the highs. That's a good news indeed. And with Google, I would be careful. All right, traders, finally Tesla. I want to see 342 at least for the partials. Pi triple Q is still on the verge of a smaller pullback, which hopefully is going to be a bigger pullback. 342.66 is the first partial for DVG. He's looking for an extra 66. Tara, you are feeling bull bearish. That's a good one. Yeah, ugly market again. Just this is the shaking you out kind of a market, right? Go, 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 Lunar. We need you. SPY triple Q. All eyes on you. You need to break 588 at least SPY and 517 on the triple Q to go higher. DVG watching Apple for, I guess, for a continuation too. Ouch, Meta. Meta is hurting him as I hear. At least he's screaming with the name of Meta. All right, traders, so here comes my first partial on the Tesla. I'm going to take finally something on the partial. I can't believe it. 75% of the share size soon. I'm just waiting for this 342 break. Nice. Go, go, go. Market still has not decided though. Microsoft coming back. OKLO dumping. And here I'm ready to take my first partial on this beautiful Tesla trade at least. Coin is quite hesitating now too. SMCI is completely done as I see for today. Come on, Tesla, push a bit more. SPY triple Q is still just consolidating, so nothing, no breakout or no continuation yet, unfortunately. Whew, what a pullback on the Meta too. This market is officially completely crazy. Baba is over the VWAP too. AMD maybe making a reversal here, just checking. And seems like this Tesla stuck a lot on this $342 area, traders, so I need to do this partial now. And let's see whether the market itself can push over the VWAP. Here we are again, 342, 342, 10, 20. Nice, push it, push, push, push. Finally, Lunar again over the $12 level. That's a good news. It's a nice bull flag on the Tesla, but we really need to see a break higher now. 30, very nice. Okay, traders, here we go. I'm just going to make the partial here I took, and I'm going to put my stop loss under this $340 level. And the next partial on my side is going to be only around the $348 area. So that Tesla intraday breakout finally did work, and I really hope Lunar is going to come back too on the way. But the SPY is dropping again, traders. We are just back on the verge lower with the SPY. That's not good. So Tesla, 75% done, stop loss under 340. Lunar, I am still in with full share size, but I really want to see a very nice and stronger comeback now. And it seems like the SPY is just making this ugly move again. I don't like this market today, guys. Yesterday it was much, much nicer. Today, again, it's just starting this crazy move all over. So let's be careful. Nice Tesla, 348 is going to be my next partial there. Scott is taking AMD reversal traders. I was thinking on that too. He just called it now. 119.20 maybe, 50. I'm just checking it. Very nice, Tesla. Well done. BA news, checking. No idea what is around the BA. Yeah, I'm sure there are some news. Wow, this is a crazy one. It's just a straight green line from 130 to 200, and now I'm definitely sure that it got some news. So traders, I'm not going to call any more trades because I have to leave soon, but I agree with AMD call from Scott. He called it over 119 and 50 for a long. I like it. And finally, our lunar is back almost to the green side. On the lunar, I need to see a 25 cents to take a partial. Coin looks like a stronger one now as well. Microsoft on maybe a reversal. SMCI may be reversing, but I like AMD and NVIDIA reversals the best, of course. A little bit more, and we are going to move back lunar to the green side. That's a good news. And this overall market finally, after a red candle, at least which got dodgy, is just moving back over the VWAP finally. So giving a boost for our lunar trade. Yeah, and it is in green soon. And our Tesla is still moving higher. We can just move the stop loss on the Tesla a bit higher, in my opinion. Okay, around 55, 1255 or 1260, I'm going to look for the first partial, and I'm just going to move my stop loss on the Tesla under 342 with the rest of the shares. And come on, Lunar, don't stop. At least reach 1250 for us, and you still have 5 minutes. I want a bit too much, right? Okay, I was too early to call this SPY breakout. Now it's just making a rejection again. This is funny, this market today again. Okay, I really hope it's going to be a bull flag for this lunar. Watch out on the Tesla, it's pulling back a little bit under 341.70. I'm going to be out, 341.70. And the SPY, it's almost back to the lows, traders. That's amazing. Apple is making a nice reversal. Here it is the entry for AMD long from Scott over 50, 119.50. And this lunar, I really hope it's not going to be another reversal here. And SPY is almost back to the lows, traders. This is a really crazy. We are back to the crazy days, unfortunately. This is so sad. Again, this horrendous, ugly volatility is just amazing, actually. And I'm out of this Tesla, unfortunately, but still holding Lunar. And overall market is dropping. I can't believe you, market. So SPY is back to the lows, traders. I'm still holding only Lunar. One nice winner on Tesla, but two losers. I'm on red on the day, and my life is just hanging on Lunar. My green day is hanging on Lunar. If it goes towards the high of the day, which was 1260, I'm going to take a 75% of the share size out. Under the lows, I'm going to be out, that's for sure. Nasty, nasty market. SPY touched the low of the day, but has not. No, it did not continue. Has not continued yet, at least. Not my favorite day. Not my favorite day. I don't know, the king, when the normal market is going to be back. No idea. Jim Lee, technical move. Mm. Yeah, nice reversal on the VWAP for sure. Okay, I still like this lunar, but we need to break the 1240 now. And VDA 133.20 earliest entry in my opinion on that one. This AMD still looks promising, LUNR too, especially as it just did this pullback now. And might I would keep an eye on this Microsoft because this looked like quite resilient and looks a bit better now. Okay, traders. So this is the situation at the moment. I am going to have a red day, unfortunately. Also, it still depends on this fantastic lunar here. Let's just check it. SPY triple Q fighting still doesn't look the best. As I've heard, DVG is watching even this UNH, by the way. I don't know which. Yes, he's watching this UNH maybe for a reversal. I don't know. Even he's watching it for a possible swing, indeed. Lunar is coming back, so let's be careful with that. Traders, watch out. This market is quite hectic today. Doesn't look bad though. And there are definitely lots of opportunities. Also, as I see again, you need to stay on the scalping side because as you could see, the reversals are just changing quite frequently here. I mean the directions on the market too, so I would be highly careful. For today, market is very hesitant on these levels, was not able to make a clear breakout on the VWAP, but hopefully it's going to get better a little bit later on as the day goes by. Meta, yes, all of them. Look at that, like really. But the Netflix is going for new highs. All right, traders. So this is my plan with Lunar. Hopefully we will see another reversal on the $12 level. 1260 is going to be my first profit-taking partial. Under the lows, I have to say goodbye to the stock. I hope you will have a much better day at the end than mine. And as I've told you, unfortunately, I need to leave now. But tomorrow I'm going to be back to you. Thank you very much, and sorry for that day, guys. We cannot win them all, unfortunately. Well, I hope for the next weeks I won't have any other red day. Thank you, Tara. Have a nice one, everyone, and see you tomorrow. Bye.